Good evening. We are so back. Good evening, speedrunning enthusiasts. Well. Some of you have already made it here, despite the fact that it's kinda early. We're waiting for Numen to assemble their troops. I think they're doing a little bit of a blackout while they're setting up. This is indeed the final week. Let me just lower my audio a little bit so I can hear myself fucking think. So yeah, the way I see it, we have a couple of different POVs to watch tonight. We got Nestor, we got the BM Hunter POV, and Warrior. And I was very happy with the Warrior POV last week. I don't know what you guys felt, but I felt it was pretty fucking darn good. I even got myself a lamp, actually, for this special occasion. So hopefully that will make me look less abhorrent. I wish you all the best of luck. Now, where are we in the state of speedrunning right now? Great that you asked this, Anfal. Progress is the current leaders going into the final week, and they are going tomorrow. Tonight, Numen is playing. Numen was ahead by a grand total of X amount of seconds last week. It was like they were destroying Progress. From start to finish, it was just green timer, green timer, green timer, green timer. It was complete, utter obliteration until the little banhammer happened. So, that was the good run. They also had another run that got bricked over by the bird place. And when I say the bird place, I mean where every speedrun goes to die, which is when you do Alice Racer in conjunction with Shanox. Very risky, can pretty much make or break a run, and that's pretty much it. I don't think that any other guild has managed to come really close to what Progress and Numen are doing. Progress and Numen are several minutes ahead of everybody else, but let's take a look anyway if there are any new names, any new kids on the block. House of Mantis is holding strong with the run from, I believe, the 2 weeks ago. Statement hasn't run a speedrun in forever that's been successful. Offense, new guild to me. It's a fast run for sure. Plenty of mages, good raid comp overall, but then again, they're never seen them before. Hopefully they're gonna compete in Dragon Soul. Rename, which I think has... I mean, this is a lot of mages. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mages. I mean, I feel like other guilds might have the comp that allows them to compete, but you need to be able to have multiple raids every week to do it. It takes a lot of practice, stuff like that. So it doesn't look like any guild is going to be able to come close to challenging Numen or Progress. But if Numen doesn't land a run tonight, they have 3 chances. If they don't land a single one of them, I think it's over, bro. I think it's fucking over. So let's hope that they manage to get their shit together, shall we? Let's hope, let's hope. Let me just see if this is somewhat ready. Okay, looks good, looks good. Let's get back to the studio. Nice drip, sir. Thank you, thank you. This is my business attire that I pull out whenever, well, whenever there's speedruns or whenever I have important stuff at work. Then I usually have this. I can't really say that I use the vest that much. That's usually saved for weddings, I would say. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hope everybody's had a good weekend. Sunday, sadly it's over. It's over. What have I been up to this weekend? I played a bunch of GDKPs yesterday, and lo and behold, I think two of the runs had 9k and 12k pot. And then there was one run that we got paid out like 60k. What the actual fuck? And apparently it was some guys that like had boost run, so they paid fucking insane gold to get everything. That was insane. Aaron says, I'm going to Sweden for a vacation. Do you have any recommendations for burger places? I think in general, whenever I've been abroad and I've had a burger, I would say Sweden is really good at burgers, actually. Can you specify a bit more which part of Sweden you want to go to? I am a big fan of burgers, actually. Lex Olas says, looking fresh and clean. Yep, thank you, thank you. I'm hoping to see some absolutely filthy and dirty speedruns today, though. I'm hoping to see some really good runs. T-Din says, I had a run Friday that had a 2.9k cut. That's what it's like nowadays at the end of a tier. Nobody's gonna spend that much gold when I mean, looking for raid is coming next week. And I don't know about you guys, but as an NH shaman, going from Firelands Bis to doing these dungeons on Wednesday is 2.6k DPS on single target. What the fuck, actually? What the fuck? And that is not counting pre-pull gear. Crazy, crazy stuff. I'm going to Stockholm for a bit. You can't go too wrong. Almost all of the burger places are good. I know there's other classes that aren't getting that much gear coming out, but yeah. Two Tone says, I can't wait to do Stonecore for my girth. Yeah, if only your girth in real life could also be improved on. I guess you just have to work with what you have. Oi! Does this mean that they're already getting somewhat ready? Ooh! I mean, if they are gonna try to send 3 runs in one evening, it is gonna have to be pretty fucking hectic, right? My hair is bugging me out, sorry. Can't wait to grind prot and arm set for my warrior. Hell yeah! Fanny Peak says, do we know if we can Q spam the dungeons like only Stonecore? I think you cannot. I think you can do one specific per day. Enjoy. Good luck. Best of luck. So what you do is that you just pray to God. If you weren't a religious man, now is a great time to start. When it like suits you and benefits you, that's when you start. That's how it works. Why is my man moving around this tooltip? Why is he freaking out? God, I hate. He's trying to hide his tooltip, but he can't find it. Look, he's trying to put. Oh my god, no! What is this? Just can't you hide it with Leatrix? Oh, not now! Not the final week of speedruns, bro. No, no. Oh my god, he's going there again. He's freaking out! What is he doing? He's hiding his damage meter? Oh. This is not what you want to see from your rank 1 arms warrior just before speedruns are about to start. The tooltip was covering the split weak cards last time. I think that is what he's trying to fix. Okay. But, I mean, don't... I don't know. Did you guys show your tooltip in combat? It's like one of the first things that I hide on a UI is the tooltip. Or? Is it only me who hides it? Oh no. Yeah, you can hide the tooltip. Yeah. Doesn't Leatrix have that function? Or is it some other add-on that I have? I've had it since forever. That hides tooltip in combat. Pretty sure you can macro it too if you really... you can probably macro it into the client and then make a weak aura on in it. Look, I might be wrong here, but I think that you can do this. Okay, guys, one thing that we're doing today that I might add is that we are... we're gonna shoutcast this first run, and after the first run, while we wait for the second and then the third run, we are gonna have a quiz together on stream. So I have created a quiz that you can partake in, and somebody's gonna win. And I'm thinking I'm gonna be generous today, and the guy that wins the quiz gets a lifetime VIP in my chat. Isn't that nice? You get to spam Anfal emojis forever without having to be a sub. That's perfect. Love that. So yeah, that is coming up later. How could you not wanna... Okay, right now, if you are a sub of mine, send your favorite Anfal emote right now in chat, dude. And even if you don't want to, please do it, because if I request it and nobody does it, I will feel extremely like a failure, actually, requesting it. Good. Very good. Good. Thank you. This is what I need from my subscribers. I need their support and parasocial presence. Good. Keep it up, bro. What do we think? Do we think that Numen is gonna smash the record on the very first run? It would be absolute cinematography if they beat the world record by like 5 seconds in the first run. Then they brick the second run, and on the third run, the epic run, they improve like a minute. Because then Progress tomorrow have to fucking send it. The worst thing that can happen from a cinema point of view is that 3 runs get bricked on Shanox and Alice Racer. That would be the worst. So, small improvement, so they get world record by a couple seconds. Bricked run, world record as good as their final run last week. And then tomorrow, Progress does bricked run into beating Numen by like a couple of seconds. That would be the best storyline from a shoutcaster point of view. I think. T-Dev says, would suck if a certain guild had privately logged runs. I mean, I think Nota did that in tier 7, right? Nota had a world record rank 1 time that they didn't publish, but then they did manage to get the rank 1 time on stream as well. And then when it was like 6 hours until the tier ended, they published that, by the way, guys, we had an even faster run. We just didn't show it to anyone. And it's like, nobody cares. Like, that's so lame. Well, what's the point if speedrunning if nobody knows that you're speedrunning? I don't know. It just feels like guilds like Progress and Numen, they need to show their runs, or this scene will die even more than it already has. Because if Progress and Numen just go complete blackout and don't show anything and then just publishes a time on Warcraft logs, it will be like a YouTube video that gets 900 views. That's it. Nobody cares. And that will make players in these guilds quit as well. I think what we have right now is pretty good, where guilds send as fast as they can on stream, but they hold the log and publish the log later. But the times are public, if that makes sense. You know the time you need to beat. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm still waiting on Progress to release the next 40-man logs rank 1. Yeah, I wasn't in the guild at that time, but I've heard some horror stories about how incredibly cringe that shit was. I don't know, it just feels self-defeating to do it like that, like Nota did in Tier 7. I think it was a mistake. Like, yeah, you won, but if a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, does it make a sound type shit? Scared of copycats type beat? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I understand why you do it from a competitive standpoint, but imagine if this was any other sport, right? And at the end of the year, every athlete in like athletics and shit would release their personal best of the year. It would be like, oh my god, somebody beat Usain Bolt so fast! And it's like, oh wow, nice YouTube clip, bro. Thanks, verifiable time. You're the world's fastest man, I guess. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Do it live or shut the fuck up, in my opinion. From a entertainment point of view. Well, they are just jumping around at this point, so they should be getting ready soon. YPS speedruns are kinda meh anyway. What? Speedruns is like the best content in WoW Classic. When you race to world first in a new in Dragon Soul, in Molten Core, it doesn't matter. The tactics are pretty well known. Like, it's pretty figured out, and then it's just about performing, right? But when you have speedruns, you have so much risk, you have so much creativity, you have like insane strats that people have developed over weeks, if not months. People have created some sort of amalgamation of, oh, the Chinese do this, some Parse guild did that, and you try to combine it all into one run. It's crazy. Entertainment wise, I agree. I'm just saying not a lot of people compete. People do compete. They are just getting destroyed. Like, here. These guilds that are doing 41, 42s, these people are not taking their sweet time. They are pre-clearing. They are doing their best to go as fast as they can. Just because you lose doesn't mean you're not competing. You're just not good enough, and that's okay. Because you can become better. Singmir says, I and 9 guildies held the world record for top 10 for like 2 days. Was pretty pogue, even though nobody really cared about it. But still, fuck it, right? Just play. Why not, bro? Send it. It's fun to go fast. I think the challenge modes that are coming in MOP can be a lot of fun for a lot of people. I hope people try to play it as fast as they can with their friends. I like the fact that there's a leaderboard that is not on Warcraft logs. White Fiestas, I agree. I was just pointing out that I would love to see more guilds give it a try. The thing that you don't understand, because maybe you understand it, but I had this discussion with many people who play Anniversary Realms, people who used to play in Progress back in 2019, 2020. It's that you can say that back in Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, there were so many more guilds speedrunning. And it's like, yeah, a lot of guilds were able to compete and fight for rank 1 or top 5 or whatever, because everybody was bad. Every guild had to have a 40-man roster, which required you to take in people that were absolutely dog shit. And all the good players that played Classic were spread out across 50 guilds. As these guilds, however, have disbanded, people have quit, lost motivation, the motivated players have sort of risen to the top. Because when your guild disbands in World of Warcraft, you don't apply to a worse guild, you always apply upwards. Worst case, sideways. Fast forward 5 or 6 years of playing World of Warcraft Classic, you now have guilds that have so much classic talent in them and so much degenerate sweat that it's just really, really hard to compete with the top of the best guilds. I think Nota, Numen, and Progress were above everybody else when it came to logistics, sweat, player talent, stuff like that. We have a pull timer. And now that Nota is gone, it's Numen and Progress. All right. We should be cooking now. Speedrun hype, speedrun hype. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a pull. Let me just turn on music a little bit so we can have a nice little owner session here. Starting off with an anti-magic zone for everybody to hide between. As you can see, if you look at the top right corner, they have people hiding once again for the summoning spot. This is the same strat as they did last week. We will see if they use the same summoning spot or not. I think I am gonna make myself a little bit smaller for you guys, actually. Let me just... Here, I'm not as intrusive. Perfect. Okay, let's see. People are going up. We got a couple of mages going up. We got a paladin. He's still down. Did they only get 4 webs, I wonder? This guy is still on the ground taking some heat. Bit hard to tell, bit hard to tell. The warrior is probably going to be staying down to deal with the drones. However, you don't want the drones to completely die. You want them to go up to Bethilak so that they can channel and give energy to the boss so the Bethilak comes down faster. That's what you want. This boss is probably the only boss where we're going to see possibly a run get completely resetted. After this, you're just all in, which is overall much better than the Halfus shit we had during tier 11. Marogar was a bit closer. Okay, one mage fucked up. Moving on. Keep playing, I guess. No, they're calling wipe. They're calling wipe. It's over. It is over. They're calling a wipe. One mage dies, and we have a hold up pause. Okay. All right. Well, we knew this is what could happen. It's not as terrible as Halfus, though, so I refuse to complain. If you're gonna complain about this, just remind yourself where we were just a couple of months ago. Are people holding logs, or are Warcraft logs speed accurate? Progress is holding a log that they streamed. That's a 3746. Numen has not landed a faster run on stream, but it is possible that they're holding a run like off stream, like Nota did in Tier 7. It's possible. But holding a log that is a completed run, incredibly cringe. Well, I guess not if Progress is also doing it, then it's just tit for tat. Foji was still tabbed in the mage client and couldn't heal on his priest client for sure. Wait. Is Foji actually multi-boxing this speedrun? That is crazy. Let me see. So you have one Foji, and you have another Foji. How many characters is Foji playing? Wow, that's really impressive. I mean, I can barely play one Enna Shaman, and this guy is owning it up, playing multiple characters in a speedrun at the same time. I am just not that good at the game. I feel embarrassed now. Boo says, at least NA guilds have good manners and show logs. True. But I think the best of both worlds is that guilds want to protect their company secret. It's a bit like you can use ChatGPT, but you can't really get access to ChatGPT source code. It's sort of the same as guilds streaming their runs, but not showing exactly how they set stuff up by holding the logs. I think it's, however, really fucking cringe if you're doing everything behind closed doors and then just publishing the time at the final of a tier. That is wicked cringe. Cot Bullet 2 says, I love this class diversity stare. What do you mean? There's plenty of classes here. You have... Yeah, I mean, there's 25 raid spots and there's only 12 of them that are mages. That means a majority of the raid spots is actually not mages. Have you ever thought about it like that? Yeah, no, you haven't, because you're so simple-minded, bro. You have such a bias against mages. Stream together with Nesser. Accept, I guess? Wait. Is this gonna close my stream? No. I don't think so. I accept. Monka? Is my chat still here? Hello? Team? Okay. My squad is still with me. Good. Very good. Send an anfall emoji to all of the other people right now to show them that we are in the building. Pull in 114. We're getting ready, actually. All right. Let's see what we can cook here. Let's get the music slightly lower so we can enjoy the ballast. There we have it. All right. Time to stack up again. Let's see what we can cook here. I think I need to loosen the tie a little bit. I'm getting strangled. But at least I'm not Numen who choked last week. Okay. So they're sending up the mages. 3 of them are going up. Priest. All is well. Hopefully we don't get a reset here and we just get to play it. Max says, how do you think 4G multibox is mage and a priest? 2 types keyboard, software with linked keybinds? It's crazy. It's probably an in-house weak aura that was manufactured by 4G. So you have 4G 1 and 4G 2, and it's actually using the 4G weak aura pack to use both of them with the Lua calls that you can do, that you can make with it. Or hear me out. Maybe it's actually DeepSeek R1 that is playing at least one of these mages. Type right now in the chat how many of the mages you think are being controlled by Chinese AI actually. Out of 12 possible mages, how many are actually AI? I'm seeing some really, really well-educated guesses here. You guys are prompt kings. First Smoldering Devastation just happened. Boss is sitting at... I can't really see a percentage. Can you guys see a percentage? What the fuck does this 7.3k mean? What does this number mean? I have no idea. And it's over. It's done. It's done. Wipe it up, boys. We go again. We go again. Back to you, Yamba. Oh, well. We wait. Real Arrow says those are 100% humans. An AI would have made it. Yeah, an AI wouldn't have died like that. It's a bit hard from a spectator point of view to actually tell why people are dying. I feel like most of the damage here is avoidable damage. But you can also get a bit focused fired by mobs. So, I mean, not everything can be avoided, I guess. Alright, I guess this is a good time for me to advertise that when the first run is over, during the... while we wait for the second run, we are... Wait, people don't have Beast Gear in this run. Oi, 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 oi. During the first and second round, we are gonna do a little bit of a quiz, actually. Where there's the prestigious first prize of getting a lifetime VIP in Anfal's chat if you win the quiz. I mean, there's a lot of really dank emotes that you can spam if you manage to win. I mean, I'll take my chances. Sigmund says, what if the first run never beats the first boss? What do we have right now, actually? We have 2-0 for Bethilak. I think maybe we can go and chill here, no? So the current standing is... This is Numen's logo. Like, unironically, this is what Numen logo looks like. And right now it is 0 to... Actual cinema. Actual cinema. This is the production you guys deserve. Okay? I know math isn't... Look, I'm an enhancement shaman main. I can't do math. But I also know my audience. You guys have high school level math tops. Right now, if you lost count, it is 2 to 0. Yes. Is Numen versus Beth same as Holy Death versus Sonos? Yeah, then the score would be something more like... Something like that. I have a bachelor degree in engineering. Sounds like someone who didn't commit to 5 years of engineering studies. That's all I heard. Okay, I think we're getting ready. Let me hide myself and we get the little speedrun theme song going. Speedrun hype, speedrun hype. All right, ladies, and there's no ladies here. Gentlemen and gentlemen, we have a pull. So, last couple of pulls, we have seen a couple of mages biting the dust. I think it's been the mages going upstairs, but there's also been people dying downstairs. The things that usually kill you on the ground is nothing different than from the first round of PTR. There's this vomit shit on the ground if the soakers don't do their thing. So let's see if soakers can do their thing. It's a big ask. But I have big faith in the soakers because none of them are playing mages. So they probably have their strongest players on those roles. As you can see, there's a lot of damage coming in on multiple people. I think they're triple healing this fight. But based on the healing done meter, it looks like triple. Yeah, triple healing. Oh, Mr. Feral! Ooh! I think he's gonna be fine. This isn't even the crux. Like, if you look at the damage profile of this fight, it looks something like this. That it starts off really low, then it gets to... And this is pretty much where they've died, right? But we are gonna go really high, and then we're gonna go into P2. Like, this place right here, it hasn't started yet. So the fact that they've been wiping so much in the early stage of phase 1, to me... Bad vibes. Bad vibes. 2-minute rest CD. Mages upstairs getting completely fucking cranked. You have Ice Block. You have You have... What the fuck is it called? What is the self-healing that heals for like millions of damage? That mages have. I keep forgetting what it's called. The Broken ability. That makes me want to rage quit when I play Arena against Fire Mage. Cauterize. Thank you, thank you. That's the ability. We have Combust for dealing millions of damage, and we have Cauterize to heal for millions of damage. Smile. Okay. We are about... I think right about now is when the damage profile is at its highest. This is like the hard part. Oh, we have a Hunter dead. Which is a Soaker, I think. Warrior goes to Soak? No, it doesn't. This is the Moonkin space. I think the Hunter is here. The Shadow Priest is doing it solo now. You can see the Shadow Priest has his boys out. Are they calling a wipe? They're calling a wipe. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's the final week. It's the final week. We're gonna be here a while, boys. I don't know if you guys told your missus that you were gonna be done in the next 1 hour, but this is gonna take a while. Is this still the first run? Yes. It is still the very first run, actually. What if Mrs. is watching Anfal's stream? Dude, I have seen my Twitch analytics, okay? Twitch knows where your nationality, your age, and your gender, bro. And I can tell you, the amount of females that watch my stream... are the same amount as enhancement shamans in this speedrunning roster. So, nice try, bro. Oy, oy, oy. What are my eyes seeing? They didn't have wipe recovery. They have to run back too. Fuck, dude. That's rough. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you have X amount of hours to land a good run, yes. And you spend the first out of 3 runs going 0-3 against Bethilak. Do you think these players are gonna be locked the fuck in when they need to focus up for Shanox and Alice Racer? Or are these people slowly but surely getting their will, their life force just drained right now? You know what? We're gonna make it fun. You know what is fun these days? Gambling. There's nothing bad with gambling. Nobody has ever gotten hurt by gambling. Will Numen kill this pull? Yes. No. You guys have 2 minutes to bet your hard-earned channel points. Cringy 3037 says, I identify myself as a cute anime 13-year-old cat girl. Let me see your chat history, actually, because that message right there might be what just fucking sends me over the edge and bans you. Okay, you actually have a pretty decent history. No, you can remain. The tribunal has found you not guilty of being incredibly cringe. But it was close. You were doing some slight transgressions there. You were walking a very rough balancing road. I appreciate the effort, though. I mean, it looks pretty close on the betting scene. The previous 2 elections in the America, the journalists and the institutes that do the polling have been pretty horrible, but the betting sites have usually been pretty good at reading the State of the Union. In Europe, I don't think there's much betting on the democracy, is it? We're just not free enough to bet money on our democratic vote. Oh, I think we're getting ready, actually. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 4th pull coming up. It's Foji versus Bethilak. Let's see how it goes. It's been really tricky so far for the Overlord to handle his accounts. See what he can do. Good opener by the Elder Shaman, actually. Yoinking all of that damage. Does that mean that they didn't get a Fairy Fire up on the boss? Probably doesn't matter when you have that many mages going up, right? I actually haven't never thought about what's the best opener you can do on the boss when he goes up. I do not know. I wonder how many staffs there are in this roster. I can't bring myself to believe that Numen has 3 full rosters with full staffs. That sounds insane. 6 splits, 7 GDKPs. Yeah, but... So, I don't know if what it's like in your guilds, but basically in many communities, there's a couple of people that have, I don't know, 5 staves, and then there's other people that have like 2. So, even though you have the amount of raids you need, to get that many people to have triple staff is not easy. Wait, is Rally also multiboxing? We have Rally 1. Oh, Rally 2! And look, okay, so we have A, B, A, B. No, but this is the Foji Weak Aura pack that allows you to play multiple characters at once. This is the stuff that he doesn't release to his Patreons. This is guild in-house only. Wow, wow, wow. The weak auras that this guy can make is insane for his guild. Okay. The damage profile is about to ramp up now. Looks pretty good, pretty good. Okay, much better than the previous pull. They still have combat rest ready. They have the 2 summoners in place. Very nice. Which is, I believe, 1 mage, 1 warrior who's just chilling. And I think the damage has pretty much spiked. You have the 3rd devastation coming up in 20 seconds and everybody's alive. I think this is a good pull. They just need to kill off this drone and this one too. Both of these need to die. And then there's smooth sailing. Okay, this is the 3rd round of spinners that are coming down. This is the last dangerous part of the fight. Smoldering devastation timer down here. I misread it before. Looks good, looks good. Summons are going out. You can see like these small icons in the middle of everybody's portrait. This is so that they can see who is still missing a summon or not. They've been pretty good with it last week. Progress had a couple of runs where at least one player didn't get a summon on time. Smoldering devastation. After this, the boss will come descending down is probably how you say it. So this is the final cast. Good shit, good shit. What's the kill timer like? You can see the personal best is 4:45. You have the timer down here. That means they have around 40 seconds now to kill it. 1 mage dead, he's rest. They still have 1 more combat rest. Shouldn't really need it though. This is pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's see what they can crank up here. 10 more %. We have a pull. Let's go, Numen. This is fast. $440. Coming up real good here. And this is the PB. Now they're plus on the PB. Okay, this is fast. +7. Completely manageable. +7 is no problem for Numen. Everybody's already in place. How long are they gonna take? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's send it. Okay, Numen. They're gonna have a hunter go now. Here. And pull in mobs. You can see the minimap. Look at the minimap. You can see now rocket boots coming out. Here's Krag coming in. Okay. We're about to see some mage combustus, I think. Triple healing this too, I think. Need to interrupt these lava spawns. Look at that interrupt by Rally. Really good, really good. Not only is he multiboxing, he's also interrupting the cast. Insane multiboxing. Another interrupt. Good, good, good. Look at these lava spawns. They need to be interrupted. Good, good. Tank dead. So Tank died. He's back up. That means they have no available combat rest now. They've lost 2 people with buff food and Valentine card. No, everybody's lost their Valentine card at the very start, I think. This is a lot of healing that needs to happen here. The Warriors just blade storming it all down. I think that's the correct call. Okay, they recovered. Let's fucking go, Numen. They recovered nicely, actually. They hit 211 is the PB. Let's see. It's very possible that a timer turns green here, actually. Oh my fucking god, that's fast. Okay. Now is the hardest part of this entire segment. The start is usually pretty chill when they're doing this grabbing of the mobs. But then we're gonna have the Alice Racer into Shanox. That was an incredible Rylith segment. Mobs are coming in. Doing it together with the egg pile over there. Alright. Big Bird has been engaged, meaning it's gonna be flying through now. That's a very early Alice Racer pull. Let's see if they can manage here. Look at the raid health. This is a dangerous part of the fight. They are not allowed to pre-clear anything inside of Alice Racer Room because you need this to meet the Warcraft Log's requirements. But the boss fight has been engaged early, I would say. Was very risky. Love to see it. Good interrupt here. As you can see, they're now dealing with both the bird and the fight has started. So Shoop is now gonna rocket boots over and be ready for the interrupt. I didn't need to. Had plenty of time. They're cranking, actually. Dodge the fire. Okay. Okay, so they need to deal with this meteor because this is where they're gonna be hiding. Very good that they got such a central placement. That means that they can crank on the boss really far and only have to sidestep a little bit. If this meteor would have been out here, they would have lost a lot of uptime on the boss. But by having this in the center, it allows their casters to have a lot more extra casts. Really fucking good. First wave coming in. It's actually the second wave. Nicely done. You can see the mage stacks down here. It almost looked like a priest was getting stacks. That can't have been the stacks, was it? Okay, so the current world record by progress that you can see over here has a very good Alice Racer and Shanox segment. But Numen has already gained 38 seconds just from the first two bosses, which is very impressive. But this is a very good run. In the center, again, look at these casts. I mean, that's a fucking demon, whatever. Trash number 3, perfect. Probably they want to do Shanox so that Shanox comes in around the time when Alice Razor crashes on the ground. So what we're gonna see here is that Warrior's gonna go up and try to get a little bit of haste so that he can help crack Shanox. This is a very hard thing to pull off. This Warrior is gonna try to gain a little bit of haste now so that he can do a lot of damage to Shanox without trying to die. We've seen Shoop die a couple of times doing this, but we've also seen him pull it off. Alright. 4th wave. Okay, we should see Shanox coming in now. Shanox should be coming in around now from over the hills. They did a delayed last time. One guy is dead. He needs to get rest. Not sure if he was one of the mages that got stacks or not. We still don't have a Shanox inbound. And I think the warrior has lost his stacks. Or where the fuck is his stacks? Or? Okay, here's Rage Face. I can't fucking see. He has it somewhere for sure. Okay, let's see what happens to Shanox now. Shanox is eating a lot of... Oh my fucking god! Tank is back up. Nicely done. Okay, so the total time is minus 24 now. I think if they use finish strongly now, this should be good. This pack is killed with progress strat. So this is... they're losing a little bit of time here relative to the world record. Don't think it's gonna be 24 seconds though, but let's see. It was far from being the perfect Shanox pull. They had the tank dying, which caused the boss to run around a lot. So a lot of people lost a lot of uptime and weren't able to hit the boss because of outranging issues. Doesn't fucking matter though, because they have so many mages and the class is fucking broken. So what they're doing now is that they're keeping this side clean. So they're dealing with these mobs, but the ones over here, they're just leaving them for when the gate or the bridge has to spawn. So they're gonna be engaging Balrog right here. They definitely lost time relative to progress, but the question is, was it enough time lost to even make a difference? Let's see after this one. This is a very good run. It could be world record. Very good opener. Good damage by Shoop. Oh! Shama uses Ankh. Or? Okay, a lot of skeleton dancing here. Looks good, looks good. Pretty safe. Triple healing. Barrier used. They commit the barrier to the melee dancing, so they can't use it as a tank defensive. Boss at 50%. Should be fine though. Lost the Moonkin. They lost the Moonkin, but he's back up. That means that they have no more available combat res. If the tank dies now, they need to send their off tank to deal with it. Could be risky. Let's see how it plays out. I don't even know if they have a real... Yeah, I guess their Feral could always pick it up, right? That should work. Ooh, wee, woo. Okay, looks good, looks good. Moonkin again. It's fine. Okay, so the kill speed isn't quite what they want. I think it's because they commit combusts to dealing with the trash, because you can see the timer is now 340 and the PB is 335. I wonder what the timer is going to look like here, though. Probably green, but 20? Minus 37. Sheesh! This is crazy pace. There's still a couple of things. Like, this pull is not easy. Let's see how many CDs they commit here. We see a trinket swap coming up to the Kasgoroth, or whatever the fuck you call it. Oh, they're so low, but I think they're managing. One guy got hit. Got instantly dispelled though, so he's fine. Okay. Not perfect, but it's more than enough to get world record. Let's see if they pull on the active timer here. We got a pre-pot. No, we don't. Okay. Not ready yet. On this fight, this is where I think that the double warrior comp that Numen is running is actually stronger than the double DK. He did pre-pot? I just didn't catch it. Okay, it's my bad. Thought it was still on CD from Balecock. Oh, there it is. You're right, you're right. Good DK opener. Okay, so last week, to me, this was a bit weird. We still haven't seen a Lust. I would imagine that's because they're gonna try to Lust when the mages can get the most value from it, which is not quite yet. So I think that's why Lust is getting held a little bit. Really good position of the balls here. You can see these lines coming in really good. Let's see where we get now. It's completely fine. All of them are on the right side. It's good. It's good. Oh, this song is crank. Good damage. You can see Shoop here. Okay, so the way I understand it, they still haven't lusted on this particular fight. And you can see here where the warrior is just completely gapping the Unholy DK. I think the Unholy DK is having a pretty good pull for himself. But the fact that the Unholy DK doesn't get lust on pull, so he can't get that big value from the opener Garg, is actually hurting him quite a bit. So I'm very curious to see if the second warrior, which is Tahire, which I think is slightly undergeared, if he's able to keep up. All right, 50%, halfway. As the second warrior, you can see them climbing. They're doing the double disc healing, which I think is the both Progress and Numen are doing on this fight, which is the most offensive value you can get. You can play this for Rag as well, but we haven't seen anybody being able to pull it off. Sinky is always managing to make Elemental Shaman look really good on this fight. Do not try this at home, however. You are not Sinky. $450 is the time we're aiming for here. Lust has been popped. Okay, so the Lust that Numen has been doing, that we've been seeing since last week, is that they use Lust now late. So look at the mages, he's going whee! To the moon. But then they are gonna press Lust again when this boss dies. So they get a little bit on Lust on the first set of mobs that happen now. So watch this. We're at 440 now. It's a good major domo. Like 450 is the best he's ever had. This isn't bad, considering it's a slightly under-geared comp. Oh my fucking god, Shoop just from nowhere, dude. Okay. Now we're getting about 5 minutes. It's getting a bit painful. Alright. Minus 44. This is easily world record as long as they don't whiff. Look, they lusted again. So right now they're landing with the lust. Let's see how many seconds of value they get there. This is because they want to use Lust to get double root on Rag in phase 4. With this many mages executing, the damage meter will look something like this in phase 4. So they get like, what, 13 seconds? Let's see how much of that they get value from hitting this. Looks like they get all of the value, actually. Look. They're gonna make use of all of it. 13 seconds of lost value added. Really good, really good. Rocket boots parachute. These worms are getting slapped. Okay, guys, let's just take a second here to relax. Numen knows that they are ahead by so much. They just need to, there's no way they will lose 40 plus seconds on Rag. They can take this so chill and just land a run, get world record on the boards, and then they can full send it and run 2 and 3. If they wipe now and grief themselves, they deserve nothing. So please, Numen, just land this run. It's all I want. Right now, if you want to show support for Progress, you can type hashtag I am son of flame. If you are a Progress fan, you type hashtag I am son of flame in the chat. Okay, so Numen is going for the safe 2 heal strat. You can see down here that they're doing Holy Pala Discipline Priest, which is the safe approach, which should be the correct answer now, considering they are 40 plus seconds ahead. And remind me if I'm wrong, but I believe Numen has a very, very fast Rag with the way they do it with the double root. I think they are not going to lose any meaningful time here. The DK is having a really strong opener. Very happy to see. He's having a good raid overall. I think the Unholy DK has done a great job trying to look good. He's doing his very best to stay relevant. Okay, this is where Numen is clenching their buttholes, dude. And he swinked their action in the chat. Alright, need to kill these Sons of Flames for Rag to pop up. Not super fast, mid. I would say that was mid shit. So, when you're speedrunning, what dictates how fast Rag comes up from the ground is how fast you kill off the 8 Sons, right? So, whether or not it's good spawns is all about how fast they die. It's not about how much damage you do, parsing, all of that. Just because one side clears their shit really fast, you need the other side to die as well. I also think this is one of the parts where Warrior is just omega fucking crank. Look at Shoop, bro. Let's just enjoy the gameplay. Okay, looks good. So the Warrior is gonna do his little circling out here, then he's gonna run back and go in. Goes out, runs through, everybody's alive, he should be really good here. I think this is gonna be where Tahir is gonna be using his Blade Storm. Ah, very clean, very clean. Stood a little bit in the fire there. Doesn't give a fuck. He should be moving slightly more to the side so he can hit the boss from behind the back here. Move around. Move past this line. You should be over here. Okay. All right. Numen, I'm gonna need you to focus. I was never scared. I was never worried. Were you worried? I was never worried. Okay. I think the only thing they can wipe them now is some phase 4 Bonanza shit. Taking it safe, dealing with the Scions. Okay, nice, nice, nice. This should be so safe. Again, what they're going to be looking to do now is only get one meteor, and then they are looking to... It's fine if they get two, but I think they're only going to get one with the DPS that they have. And then in the final phase, they're going to look to get double root. However, you see these traps. If they get the roots that it overlaps, they can't use it. Same with the Ice Patch. So it's very important that they clear at least one during the intermission, which is something that you always do. Oh, this is really bad engulfing flames. Oh, this delays him jumping down, doesn't it? Or am I cooked? Wasn't that engulfing flames like giga annoying? Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, so this is gonna be one trap. Okay, so now they don't want ice patches or roots in this area. Frost patch. I mean, that was... I mean, it's close, but it's alright. Okay, good route. Now, they need the second route to be as close as possible. As Euler pointed out in the chat, there is no perfume buff on the warrior. I repeat, there is no perfume buff on the warrior. Is this enough to blacklist this log if you don't get all available buffs? Is that enough to get blacklisted? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let's see here. Good route, good route. First on. Where's the second? There. Oh! I don't know. Do you go? Do you use it? I guess you do. Yeah, it's safe. It's safe, man. You have to use it. Or are they deciding not? Oh, they're doing it. Oh, it's fine. That one is fine. It's fine. Jesus. Okay, I think that's world record by quite a bit. 1 minute 06 ahead. 1 minute 06. Damn. That is impressive. Congratulations. What an improvement. Okay. So I saw that a bunch of people got ads when the run was about to finish. I don't know what I could possibly do about that. Unlucky. What can I say? Now, we are gonna do this. It is time for the quiz. We are gonna have a quiz. Let me just make sure that everything is working. Yes. No, it looks fine. I think I can press this. And we go here. And then I have to go like this. Okay, guys. Halftime show. As you guys know, this stream is in partnership and friendship and every ship you can imagine with Corsair. And in honor of my partnership, I have made a little halftime show for us while they're setting up. So, what I would love for you guys to do now is that you can enter this quiz by either scanning the QR code or by going to your web browser and typing in the code at the very top. And when you have entered the competition, you can send a little thumbs up. Perfect. I'm seeing a couple of thumbs up in the bottom right. And I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes for people to join. There we go. The thumbs up are flowing. Very nice. I use this all the time in my work as a teacher. So I figured, fuck it. Let's use it on you guys. Now, Danny just wrote what the code to enter is if you just want to copy and paste it to menti.com. So I'm going to give it like another minute. The quiz is very simple. There's going to be a question appearing in the middle of the screen. You are going to be answering under time pressure. And the person who answers it right gets points. And the faster you are, the more points you get. Okay? So you want to get it right, and you want to be as fast as possible. So some of these questions are very hard, and some of them are kind of easy. Okay. I'm going to give it 1 more minute for people to join, and then we're going to play the game. So if you need to go to the toilet, it's too late. All right. Let's see if this works. There are going to be 2 entry questions just to show you guys how it works, and then the actual competition begins. So the first 2 questions are just for you to see how it works, and then there's the actual competition. Okay. Let me get my music on. Okay. What is the first word you think when you hear Kata Fire Mage? Test if your keyboard and shit is working. Type it in right now. I think 3 answers is alive. We got the most, the biggest words is combustion, combust, cauterize, cringe, broken, OP, bad. I think of anfall. It's shit, it's fun, it's based, skill based. Pain. there's some real horrible stuff here too. But I guess the most common word was OP, combustion, OP, cringe, broken, pain. Now, I want you to try on your phone if you are able to click anywhere on this picture. Because in the next couple of questions, you will need to put a dot on the map. So try so that your device works. Perfect. I want to see some more dots so that everybody gets it. We got 30 people who have clicked. Also, for the people watching this on the Twitch stream, there's a slight delay on the Twitch stream, so we gotta give people a chance here. Okay, now for the real competition, yeah? Okay, we have a bunch of people here. We got a couple of penguins. We have brown penguin, green penguin. We have laughing cat emoji face. We got American football, the 8-ball. People, 57 people already. We got a Swedish flag as well. Let's go. Answer fast to get more points. Very, very open. How many fire mages in Numen's run? You have 15 seconds to answer. Is it 10, 11, or 12? 8 more seconds to get your answers. You get points if you get it right. You get more points the faster you are. Most of you got it right. I'm very proud of you guys. Where do Numen summon their players to? Now you need to click somewhere on this Firelands map and the closer you are, the more points you get, okay? I guess the guy who put his pin over by Bethilak is actually not completely wrong. He deserves an honorable mention, actually. Okay, let's see what the correct answer was. It's this little area. So if you didn't put your pin exactly in that area, you lose. I'm sorry, get fucked. On this K70 keyboard, which is the keyboard that Anfal uses, which one of these buttons is Anfal's wind share ability? What is my interrupt keybind? Which button do Anfal interrupt with? Somebody put delete. Okay. Let's see the correct answer. It's the R button. Anfal interrupts with a hard R. Exactly where did Holy Palla Sve decide to stand to get hit by this ability? Exactly where did Holy Palla Sve decide to stand to get hit by this ability? You have 10 more seconds to place your pin. Exactly where did he stand? Okay, we're getting some answers. 45 people have answered. 49, 50. Can we get number 50? And where did he stand? Directly in the center, you dummies. In World of Warcraft, your character is always standing in the middle of the screen. Where else would he be standing when he gets hit? Anyway, moving on. Okay, we got another question coming up. A lot of people saying it didn't work for me. Well, it worked for me on my phone. I'm sorry. Unlucky. Answer fast to get more points. How far ahead was Numen when this happened? 50 seconds, 60 seconds, or 70 seconds? How far ahead were they when this happened? You guys got 3 more seconds, 2, 1. The correct answer is 60 seconds. But they're all kind of close, so don't take it the wrong way. Who here decided to sleep during a speedrun? Who here decided to sleep? We got some votes on Dog Carrier, Marco, Amar, Holy Palla Sve, Pim, Barre, Lex, Talash, Arka, Flare. Got 4 answers. Need some more answers before I move on. No matter what the right answer is, my vote is Pim. And we're finishing. The correct answer is Holy Palla Sve, because you can see the pot up here that puts the player into sleeping so he can get mana back. What else did you guys think? Question number 3. Are you guys ready? You see the little picture on the right side here? Start quiz. What are these K70 switches called? What is the name of these switches on this keyboard? You guys should know this. If somebody gets this right, you are insane. They're called pre-lubricated Corsair MLX red switches. Okay, you guys actually had really good answers. Red switches, cherry red. Question number 4. Final question. How many RAID CDs was used by Progress to stack like this? Was it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or more than 10? How many RAID CDs were used? The correct answer was 7. No, actually, I'm sorry. The correct answer is actually 6. I'm actually cooked in the head. This Aura Mastery in the center is actually... okay, it's actually 6. I'm sorry to everyone who voted. It's actually 6. I'm sorry. Oh, wait! Final question! Click exactly when this Wrath of the Lich King rank 1 speedrunner considers to log out and never come back. Exactly when? We got some guesses. When did he decide to log out? And the correct answer is... Wait, what? Wait. Oh! Well, the answer is you could have clicked anywhere on the map, because if you're playing Anniversary Realm, you're constantly thinking, why the fuck am I doing this? I should log out and never come back. Here's the finals! Who won? The winner is... What the fuck is happening? Alu! I have no idea what the fuck happened to the count! What was that? I didn't understand what happened. Okay, Alu, let's go. Is that you, Alku? Is Alu Alku? Who is Alu? Guys, stop saying you're Alu. Who is Alu? Oh no, there's so many people saying they are Alu. Oh no. I mean, Alku said GGEs, and he's saying he can show a screenshot now. Kia saying you win a... Kia saying you win a K70 with MLX red switches, pre-lubricated, I might add. PM Anfall to redeem. Don't PM me to redeem shit, but this was a little bit of a ad segment together with Corsair. Thank you to everybody who partook. I really appreciated it. The only thing I pre-lubricated is your mom. Wow, dude. That is very close to a timeout. That is crazy, actually. I think I'm gonna time... oh, thank you. 4,069 seconds timeout. Well, unlucky. Unlucky. Dude, me and my moderators, we're working more nowadays with timeouts, actually, rather than bans. Pummel says, that was a great segment. Thank you, Anfal. Thank you, Pummel. Thank you, everybody who partook. But I think Alkusu / VIP Alkusu. Okay, Alkusu, can you post? I want to see if the VIP landed safely in your warming embrace. I guess we're waiting now just for Numen to get their shit together for the second run. Should be good, should be good. Hell yeah, dude. There you are. There you are, dude. Caretaker says, so we had one because he had an answer wrong and got points for this. Look. You guys would have all made 0 points if I hadn't made the quiz. So the fact that I rigged one of the questions that it was wrong, I apologize, actually. 20 messages, very important persons, 3/4 of them are commands for giveaway. That just means that this man is all about Corsair. The way I see it, this guy really loves Corsair stuff. Can't be bad. Caretaker says, I just joke. Really, I hope you guys appreciate the because I think I'm gonna bring it back and do it more often when we're doing these type of stuff. So we're doing the little ad segment with Corsair in funny bits like that. Okay, I am gonna be making a poll right now because I need to know what you guys think about this. Okay. Oh, fuck, I bit my tongue. Oh. Okay. Basically, the Anniversary Guild Progress will start to speedrun on Anniversary starting next lockout. Look, I am not the biggest supporter of Anniversary. I have a lot of bad things to say about that game. But I like the boys that play in Progress. And I know there's a lot of people who enjoy those Molten Core speedruns. But I also know that people are, oh my god, stop, dude. Don't do this. So I'm not gonna take this poll as a do this, do that. I'm just a little bit interested to see you guys who are here right now to watch Kata speedruns. Do you really want to see Molten Core and Blackwing Lair speedruns? It's not only gonna be Molten Core. It's not like it's era Molten Core only. It's gonna be Blackwing Lair, Ankiraj, Daxrama speedruns, stuff like that. Because we are about to go into a Dragon Soul season. Who knows how many weeks Dragon Souls is gonna be the relevant content, right? I might not be doing a speedrun shoutcast in like months after this week. So it's sort of this or nothing, you know? And maybe nothing is better. I don't know. I'm just curious to see what you guys think. All your bases, I think the fresh runs are beating OG classic runs. Yeah, they are, but it's also because the debuff and buff cap is different, I think. They're just doing way more DPS compared to back then because the game is different. And they also have a boon and shit, right? That makes it a lot easier. And getting rank 14 on Anniversary is a lot easier than it was in Classic. Fuck says, am I wrong in thinking multi-core speedruns use world buffed warriors holding W? I mean, that's what it's been so far. Damn pieces, you can't even get rank 14 gear yet. Yeah, but how many more weeks is it until like everybody has it? Because there's no brackets, right? You could technically everybody who plays can get rank 14. There's no brackets. Ryo Warden says you can't speedrun Dragon Soul until 35% buff. Yeah. And that's probably far, far away, right? Because obviously this week is going to be very fun for people like myself who like speedruns because tonight we got Numen, tomorrow we got Progress, and on Thursday we got Race to World First Dragon Soul. All 3 of those are great fun, in my opinion. Dolan says Dragon Soul feels dead for speed, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like you guys are pretty on the fence about anniversary stuff. Riverbook says, are you casting Dragon Soul Race the World first? Yes, I will be shoutcasting on Thursday midnight because I am not in the roster. So this is the way for me to still enjoy it. The lack of trash is kind of meh. What do you mean? There's plenty of trash. You got pre-clearing before Morchok, you got the trash before Yushari, and you got the tentacles before Warlord. Wow, that's so much trash. And then you have like 5 bosses that are actual trash as well. Archer says, hey Anfal, where's Numen and Progress in speed section World of Warcraft logs? Both of them are hiding logs. Hiding logs. Trash in Hagara room as well, no? True, actually. There are. There are. Sigmir says, your Shoutcast is the only WoW content I watch except for Retail Race the World First. Yeah, and I think Retail Race the World First, since it spans over so many days and weeks, I feel like those type of coverages are way more like just a bunch of dudes sitting on a couch talking about World of Warcraft. And then there's like hundreds of pulls, there's good vibes, there's non-copyrighted music. Whereas when I do this, it's copyrighted music, it's intense as fuck, it's cringe as fuck, and we blast. And I'm doing all of it. I don't have any other... my moderators are helping me, though. Don't forget the Dragon Waves before Ultraxion. True, actually. You see, there's so much trash. Or is it garbage, now that I think about it? Cliffordon says, what are your thoughts on Dragon Soul boss difficulty for progression? It's the hardest content so far in Cataclysm. Dan Pete says, is Progress going to be cringe in Anniversary and just hide logs and streams as well? Could you even shoutcast them? You came out swinging, dude. That was a bit aggressive. I don't know. I don't know any of the people in leadership. I have no idea what they plan to do. Archer says, are you going to keep a VOD from the Tier 13 Racecast? Yes, I am. But the VOD is not going to have any music because the music gets copyright restricted and then they mute my voice as well. So if you want to watch the Race the World First with music, then you have to watch it live. Because the VOD that I put up on Twitch and on YouTube has no music. Because then they just mute all of it. And it gets blocked and shit. Juggerdine says, Dragon Soul difficulty is going to be insane on Progress Race. I think very few guilds are going to go through it wipeless, if any. Yeah, but at the same time, people said that about Lich King 0% as well, right? There's even like a big YouTube video about a guy theory crafting that it was impossible to do Lich King 0% in tier 9 gear. And what was it, like 13 guilds killed it? Aifadon says, can't you just put music over the VOD? Yeah, but people want to hear my commentary too. Euler says, mathematically impossible. Exactly. Dolan says, leak progress not bringing Anna for race. Oh shit, did I leak that now? You guys didn't figure that out when I was playing PTR with Holy Death for 2 weekends? Damn, I guess I just leaked, bro. Fox Donut says, well, to be fair, nobody killed Lich King 0% first reset before Enrage. What? They did. There's a couple of registered kills below 10 minutes. By the way, I just saw on my Discord, because I was looking at some direct messages, if you are doing some insanely good jokes that you are like, this is peak chatting right now, and one of my moderators is like, you know what, take a timeout. You can always just DM one of the moderators and be like, hey dude, I wrote this, I apologize, can I get untimed out? And like Tuss did right here. So if you ever get timed out in my chat, you should probably ask Tuss actually. Can we do that from now on? If you ever want to appeal one of your timeouts, you can use DM Tuss on Discord, and he will deal with your case. He has a law degree, and he can put it to good use. Huey says, lol, Lich King 0% under 10 minutes. Don't think so. I mean, not 10 minutes, but plenty of people killed it before it went enraged the first week. I don't know why that's even debatable. The world first kill was over enraged, but other people did it. You mean a weeb degree? Isn't getting a law degree in 2025 that you basically have prompted an AI and given it access to a lot of different legal documents? Isn't that pretty much how you do law in 2025 anyway? And then you just accidentally give out sensitive information to an American-based company. Sky says, how was first round? World record pace by over a minute? I think it was minus 106. Jugger says, a law degree is the ability to point to say no you, but extra steps. You sound like somebody that spent some time in juvenile. Sigmar says, imagine showing up to court and your lawyer has the prompt to defend you. I mean, if you ever have a business meeting, you just go to ChatGPT, and before the meeting, you tell them about the meeting, and you give the ChatGPT the agenda, and you say, give me a script for what to say during the meeting. Once you figured out that like half of the people do this, you realize that all these Teams meetings are shit. It's just people parroting whatever an AI is telling them to say. It is dystopian as fuck. And these people sound really smart to boomers who don't understand that these people are just reading off their second monitor. From now on, whenever you have somebody in a meeting that is going over the agenda, just look into their soulless AI eyes. It's dead inside. Taking their sweet time with this blackout right here. It's like progress during Max Ramos. Okay, I'm gonna go get myself a glass of water. You guys stay tuned. We got another run coming out. I don't know. Can I run a chat command to do an ad before the run starts so people don't get interrupted by ads mid-run? Is there a way to do that? Like /ad something? No, I don't know. What happens if I push this button? I think maybe I just sent an ad. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be right back. I feel embarrassed now. Bye. Hey, hello. Let's see. Do we want to watch some other class the next run? I feel like we watched the Warrior and we can go back to watching him on the third run, but there's a lot of classes streaming now, actually. Let's see. What do we have to choose? There's a lot of people getting a second chance now. Wait, hold on. Let me see this user, because I think this might be corruption, actually. /user howds underscore. Let's review the person who just got unbanned, shall we? Let's go to the desk. Let's see if this was actual an ethical unban or not. Okay, he has sent 7 messages. Oh yeah, yeah, you did speak. Oh, what did? Oh wow, I actually banned you because you didn't talk English. No, this is the worst type of ban, man. He was just talking to his fellow Balkans. I don't know what you said though. What is the what Balkan language is this? You go, but this was before when we were Balkan language too. But you have to specify more. I want to know what you said actually, because this is the problem. This is why you are only allowed to talk Swedish and English in my chat, because otherwise I might just ban you, because I am really paranoid about people saying other stuff. Maybe I can identify language and make it to English. Okay, so this is what he said. Is Anfal a Balkan thing? There's so many Balkans in this chat. And I perm banned him! No! What? What's that sign on his wall? Oh my god, my guy was admiring the art I have at home and saying, is Anfal Balkan? And I perm banned him. That is like the worst ban I've ever given to people. I'm so sorry. This was actually a good appeal, good unbanning. I'm very happy for you. Wait. What class are we looking? We're not. Nope, not mage. Nope, not mage. Death Knight. Death Knight POV one game. DK POV. Okay, type right now in chat if you want to watch mage, warrior, or DK. You need to be fast. Mage, warrior, DK. Mage, warrior, DK. We got triple Denmark, 4 Denmarks, mage, warrior, DK, rogue, mage, DK. We do a DK game. I think we spectate DK. Shout out to the guy who said enhancement shaman, please. You are one of my biggest fans. I appreciate it. What the fuck do you guys mean, mage? What is it that you want to see? Explain to me. What? It's ridiculous. Why do you want to watch that shit? It's big numbers, cool fire, the big bust, the damage. Okay, you know what? We are gonna make a poll for the 3rd round. And if mage gets more than 75% of the votes, I will watch a mage POV of the 3rd round. 75%. Anything less than that, I'm not watching it. And I'm doing this because I'm fucking nice, okay? I just prefer ranged over melee. Be careful who you say that to. That can get you in trouble, friend. Okay, we actually have a pull timer. Alright, another UI for me to become befriended with. Let's see, what the fuck do we have? What am I cooking with here? We got some raid CDs up here. Bop, movement speed, and anti-magic zone. Okay, that's all you need to track. Base, fucking based. Then we got action bars down here. Love it, love it. I'd love to see action bars in the middle of the screen. We got a spell replay here for anybody that wants to know what buttons the DK is pressing. We got every item under the sun. They're not dual boxing this run either. It's really good, really good. Okay, this is the old timer. So the new record is like 36:40 something. Or 36:39 or something. Let's see, what else do we have? I feel like the FPS is kind of cooking. The FPS up here is in the above 60, which is you can't stream more than 60 FPS on Twitch anyway. Oi, I thank you so much for the support today, guys. I'll make sure to properly thank you during the downtime next. Okay, we got a damage meter, but no healing meter. Nobody cares. We know the healing comp. Okay, we got friendly names running around. Very important. So you see the names of people that run by you. Very important. Okay. I think they've pre-spawned Shanox. They have not used the card. Just perfume. I guess maybe he sends the card just before the boss comes down. Ledsky actually plays on a laptop in his kitchen. Okay, that doesn't excuse anything, but based, I guess. I like this guy's UI. We can watch this. I'm a big fan of not having your numbers showing here, but rather having it like this. I think that is pretty clean. I personally have all of my numbers up here, and it can get really fucking messy at times, I think, even though I'm filtering it. They have a bit different group composition this time. What did they change? They have 3, 3, 3, 3. So still the same. Oh, it's gonna be a reset. They lost too many people. They have combat rest ready, but it's disaster. It's over. It is over. All right. That was a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. Bethilac, peak gameplay, dude. Oh, not much to do about that. It is disastrous. It's gonna take them a while to set up again, but I think the UI in general works to play. Mika says, when does progress run? Tomorrow. 2 runs, I think. Tomorrow 2 runs is the plan. Oh, lovely charm creates a new bracelet. That's really good. That bracelet gives you absolutely fuck all. Isn't that what you use to buy the Valentine card with? Where's his card? Oh, he has a card in the bag. Well, the card is even less relevant now than it was in the previous tier, so... Monkasteer, he has Death Grip Bind. Imagine playing a Death Knight in Numen and you have Death Grip Bound after what happened last week. Rough, dude. Probably popping card after the run. After the run is on. Sometimes I get so angry that I just rage brick my Valentine card and I use it after the run. Just to flex on all the haters. We got a pull timer actually. Surely he's gonna reset his timer though, right? Or does it reset automatically when he pulls? Speaking Shadows, as did Foji really dual box last run? I did see a mage and a priest with the same name. I am not gonna speak on this, but if anybody wants to speculate, feel free to type in the chat why you think happened. But I will not feed into that. I really hope the timer resets here, though. All right. Let me lower this music a little bit. I don't know what it is, but the undulatus always gets me into a good vibe as the pull is happening. Sort of become the theme song of speedrunning at this point. Okay. The drawing board is out. Okay, so it looks like in both runs, we have seen Numen falter on the third wave of spinners. So this is the second wave, right? But then when the third wave happens, we've seen issues on the second round. So they should be fine here, but after that, it does look a bit tricky. I think right now the score is something like 5 to Bethilak and 1 to Numen. Potion ready. Pog? Treasure finding potion? I always pop a treasure finding potion just as the boss is about to die. And I hope that please that it be good Enha loot today. Which button is this guy's interrupt actually? I don't fucking know. I don't speak fluent Death Knight icon. I have no fuck E. E. There it is. Also a good bind, I feel. All my healing spells are on E button. Oh, are you fine or what? Ah, please don't reset. Oh, they're probably gonna reset, aren't they? They have a combat dress. They're using it rather than resetting. Okay, we're so back. Oh my god, this Soaker is living his worst life. He can... Oh. Never mind. Never fucking mind. We go again. What is with the 4:3 aspect ratio? People are telling me that he's gaming on a laptop. Maybe we should try one of the other POVs. Guys, should we watch this guy's POV? Type 1 in the chat if you want to watch this guy's POV during Bethilak. You know what? I'll fucking do it. You know what? Next pool of Bethilak, we're watching this guy's POV, and I am gonna be drawing what it looks like for you guys. That's what we're doing. Gotta give some love to the mage players. I don't know what type of music you guys listen to when you're just like, it's Friday evening, you got home from work, or you managed to climb. Okay, let me take something that is relatable because you guys don't have jobs. You just gained 3 divisions in League of Legends during a Friday when you were sitting at home and neglecting your engineering degree. It's now Friday afternoon, and your girlfriend, who has been kind of on and off, is coming over. You're gonna drink red wine, get some game on, and you're like, "What type of music do I listen to get in the groove when I'm in the shower?" This is the type of music I listen to when I am in my best zone, bro. This is such a vibe. This is Friday evening vibe. Vibes, not vibe. We got a pull timer actually. Who drinks red wine? Oh fuck! I should have made it more believable. Like who here drinks Coke and Morgan? Am I right, boys? Coca-Cola and Morgan. Maybe a little bit of citrus in there as well. That's peak alcoholism for most. All right, I think we actually got a pull timer here. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a pull. We have an engage, and Bethlehem has now gone up to her web. She is chilling up on the web. Let me get that for you. Let me draw you a picture of what it looks like on the opposite side of the map. So here you go. And Bethlehem is probably like over here, just mad chilling, right? And people are climbing up the web as we speak. So right now, people are climbing up. So you're getting these webs of people coming, right. And they are gonna engage this mob over here. Down on the ground where all the plebs are living, because we are not in Elysium yet, we have another type of spider who is very upset, who is getting tanked by... Who is tanking that, actually? Is it a feral that's tanking that? It's probably a feral, right? I think it's a feral. So he's tanking that right now. So he's tanking the drone. So the drone is getting tanked downstairs. Remember, you want the drone to climb up so the drone can give his energy to Bethilak to make the boss come down faster. Right now, you have a lot of pirate softwares that are up here, right? That are playing up here. And they are shooting right now at Bethilak, gaming. Why does the Pharaoh look like a rat? Because he plays in Numen. You know, like when you get the staff to drop from Major Domo, if you're a Numen Feral Druid, you actually get rat form if that happens to you. So this is what's going on right now. It's overall good vibes. Nothing too wrong. You also have a warrior probably downstairs who is running around a lot with his big sword. No, wait, you don't have a sword in this tier, do you? No. You have a mace. You have a sulfuras. So he's running around and killing small bugs. Is he bald? Guys, I need you guys to tell me, is the warrior player bald or does he have hair? I can't decide yet if he's bald or not. My chat asked me for a mage POV, and this is what you get. Okay, so how far into the fight are we actually? Let's see. Next drone number 4 is spawning. We have summon. Oh my god, look at this mage gameplay, dude. Look. So he's gonna take his mouse, drag it over, click, summon. He's gonna then drag his mouse down. Mouse. Click. Back up. Oh my fucking god, this is insane mechanics. He's gonna go down and up. Look at this mouse. Look at this cursor. This is peak mage gameplay. This is why they send their best mages to do this. Not everyone can do this. This is the difference between being a speedrun mage. Oh, that's the 7th time he's done it. 7x. 7 summons have gone out. You can see the icons down here. I'm actually covering it a little bit. Let me just move myself a little bit so you guys can really appreciate this. Because this gameplay is insane. There we go. Okay, that's the 9x. So they already covered this. All these people have been summoned. These people are... They still missed... This entire middle section hasn't been summoned yet. Do we know Befilak's health? No, we don't. But to draw it out for you... Is Befilak down on the ground yet? I have a hard time. 423. She's probably down. So right now what's happening is something like this. You have Befilak downstairs. And you have the rat. And all of his mage friends. That are just shooting fireballs at him. Oh, Beth is dead. Okay, we're actually playing the game now. Okay, let's see. How quickly can I engage? Good engage. Faster than last time. This is good. We're gonna pay attention to the hunter now. He's gonna go and get car. Honey, go get the car. Car pull up. Okay, guys. This guy doesn't have a speedrunning week or anywhere on his UI. Or am I... Help me find it. Is there a speedrun timer anywhere? I don't think there is. I think I'm just shoutcasting in the dark here. Top left? No? What? Top left? Am I cooked? Where the fuck is it? Next to the Numen banner? No, this is boss kill times. That's the boss timer, not the speedrun timer. The speedrun timer should look something like this. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have it working. Okay, let's see if the timer will appear somewhere like here when Befilak dies. When Rylith dies, I guess. Otherwise, we have to swap. Maybe his timer is just completely bricked, actually, and then I have to swap anyway, but we see. I think overall, this is a very good pull. The fastest Rylith that they've done is 2:11, which is like 30 seconds out. I feel like they've hit a lot of the volcanoes at a good pace here. Question is, how fast can they reach these? He's cranking, by the way. I have no idea what he's doing. That's so impressive, but man, he's owning. Look at all these fireballs. Insane gameplay, actually. Oh, that's really fast. No, okay. There is no timer. I have to swap. I cannot watch this. I'm sorry, I cannot watch this. I'm going back to Shoop. Oh my god, what's happening? What is happening? What is this? Okay. Okay, it's about the same as the previous run, I think. Okay. Early engage. It's really good, really good. Bird will come flying now. Let's see. There's gonna be ads spawning now here. We'll need to get interrupted. Nice interrupt. Got one. Mage got second. Okay, so Rocket Boots over. It's a bit slower than last time. They killed it slower, but they still managed to get the interrupt. Minus 38 is probably plus minus 0 compared to the previous time. So these timers that we have now are not updated ones. These timers are from the old Progress World Record, but the current world record is Numen, which is 106 faster than the end time here, I think. Let's see. Okay, so this is a decent meteor. The reason why I want it in the center is so that people can keep shooting the boss. So here they can really get a couple of extra globals out before they go hide behind. This is the first wave of ads that they do. This is second. Look at the mages coming down and helping with this. It's good, it's good. Okay, so what we're going to be seeing next, because this is a pretty easy part of this crux of the speedrun, is that we are going to see another Whirlwind or Inferno, I don't know what the ability is called, and there is going to stack with CDs in the center and blast boss. After that, they're going to do a little bit more trash, and then comes the hard part. But I really like what Numen is doing here, and that is that they're pulling in Shanox kind of late into Alice Racer, which is Progress is doing it more in the middle of the fight, sort of. They're actually going to be hiding behind this meteor, I think, and do more trash. Yep, here it comes probably. Trash number 4. Warrior is now gonna go and fly up. Not the cleanest. There's no real value to killing Alice Racer too fast here. You want to you want Alice Racer to crash in the center and be able to have as much haste as possible on as many players as possible. Remember, the rings that spawn on the ground during the whirlwind phase or whirlstorm is something that every player can pick up. So obviously, all the people flying up here right now, they are gonna do giga damage, right? But all the people down at the ground, if they can get a little bit more haste and therefore burst down Shanox a little bit faster, that's also gonna add up quite a bit. So let's see how well they can do it. I think last time when they pulled, they were like minus 37. They're now minus 38. But they didn't have the best Alice Racer and Shanox. Let's see here. So gets one extra ring. That's really good. See how many more rings he can get there during this phase. He's doing a really good job avoiding the yellow part here in the center where he takes damage while still gathered a second ring. Can probably get a third here. Nah, he doesn't want to risk it. It's probably right. So when Alice Racer comes down here, that's when Shanox is going to come in and we're going to see bosses obliterated. This is really good. Perfect. Lust has been used. Jesus Christ. This is really fucking fast. Oh my fucking god, dude. I think they're like minus 30 compared to the previous run or something. That's insane. Okay. So this is they're committing a lot of CDs here to deal with these three mobs. Then they're gonna commit to doing Bale Cock, and then once the bridge is being spawned, they will do the opposite mobs of these. So they are not gonna cross over to this side at all at this point. I just sit back and enjoy. This is a very impressive run. Good openers. There's not much commentary to be said. They're doing it really cleanly, and they're triple healing, I think. Oh shit! Okay, this is bad. They have a melee crystal that is forcing them to leave to lose uptime. However, they don't have to run that close. Melee could be playing from here and range could fuck off. But since range were playing too close to the crystal, melee had to drop uptime. So it's actually casters being dog shit at the game, dude. I think the Death Knight is having a really good pull. Shouldn't he be getting Garg up again around the 3 minute mark, which is only like 20 seconds away? They had to commit their combat rest to the tank, but I think even if they would lose a tank here, their Feral could always step in. Feral is trying to hold the boss. Back on the DK. All things considered, melee lost a little bit of uptime, but they don't have that much melee, so it's not that big of a problem. And as a two-handed class, you can probably weave in anyway, right? So you just run out in between autos, and that's it. That's really fast. Oh god, that's fast. That's like 20 seconds faster than the current world record, I think. This is a bit slow though. Okay, so one thing that they didn't really get right the previous pull was actually this. It's very important that you manage to burst these down fast when they get stacked. So mages are gonna commit a lot of their shit to this pull, and then they're gonna last kinda late, probably like an execute. Pretty synced up leap here. Let's see how well they can do this now. Previous time they had maybe two of the cats still alive. Let's see what it ends up looking like here. Warrior doing a nice engage, trying to clear down the humanoids. What about the cats? Nobody died yet, meaning everybody dodged. This is better than the previous one, I think. I really think this is better. I think they gained maybe 10 seconds on the world record right there, actually. 10 seconds, maybe. Charge into rocket boots to stay on target, based. Ooh. Ooh. So a fight like this is where Progress and Numen's team comp differ slightly. Numen is running two warriors, which comes with basically two times rallying cry, whereas Progress is running two DPS DKs that comes with two anti-magic zones. If you think about it from a defensive point of view, when I spoke to Shoop the previous time, the reason why Newman opted to play with Rallying Cry is that you can be spread out and still get the value from it, whereas Anti-Magic Zone would require everybody to play kinda close to get the full value from it. So this is the reason why Newman opted for Double Warrior. But I think when it comes to damage done overall, I think that Warriors are outperforming unholy DKs in Firelands Bis 2. So I think that also speaks a little bit for Warriors, that Warriors are slightly better than DKs. But it's very minimal. I don't think that's where they're winning or losing. Well, this is actually one thing that is worth preaching as well. So the paladin in Newman, Blood, the way I understand it, he's a ret pala that is re-rolled to holy. So he's mainly comfortable with playing ret. And it really shows when you come to a fight like this. Because on this fight, if you have a ret pala that knows how to play, it's a pretty decent class. But if you have a very strong holy paladin that now has to play ret, it's gonna be rough, right? So it's sort of like if I was forced to play Resto Shaman in Kata, I can do it okay in Wrath, but I am not comfortable with playing Resto Shaman in Kata. So yeah, the Numen Paladin is basically a Ret Pala that also heals. Good way to think about it. Middle of the pool, world record pace. The player goes to his details and hovers over his overpower crit chance so that his audience understands that, hey guys, the reason why I'm so low now is actually not because I'm bad. Please don't leave me, guys. I'm not bad, I swear. I'm just really unlucky. Here, check my crit chance, dude. Oh! Okay, so the way you have to do it now is that you have to commit us. Okay, only one of these guys should be soaking. So you got the elemental shaman taking over, but I think I saw a mage also losing his stacks. So this needs to be handled, preferably by one of the two priests. But it looks like the shaman, now the BM hunter is taking it. You can see on your frames here who is taking it. Elemental shaman again, sacrificing himself for the name of the raid DPS. This ball is a bit problematic. They cleaned 2 players. But they did the best with the situation, I think. Oh, this is a very fast kill. Look at the kill speed. Are they gonna fucking gap progress by like 2 minutes? The first run that we were watching didn't have full BIS geared characters. So it was the same comp, but they didn't have legendaries on everyone, and all of the 2-handed DPS classes didn't have Sulfuras. But the 2 rosters that we're going to be watching now, everybody has all the gear you can think of. So this is the stacked rosters, which is exactly what Progress is going to be running tomorrow. Same gear, kind of. Okay, so right now I would say that they should just push, push, push. Just full risk, right? Because if you wipe, I don't know why you would wipe. This is probably one of the easier fights in the run. There's not that much risk here. Maybe you actually save this run because you feel so confident that you're so far ahead progress anyway, which is understandable, I guess. And then on the third run, if you manage to get here on the third run, that's when you just completely 420 blaze it, you know? Okay, checking talents mid pull based, hella based. Wait, does my man have fucking. Does this guy have 150 plus FPS mid combat with LVUI and Foji pack? Is this the FPS that was promised? Is this the for say? Is this the dream that was promised to everyone? I mean, it does look smooth, but this is a 60 FPS stream, right? I mean, this is obscene while streaming too. I have a good computer, but I don't have these numbers. Anyway, let's just enjoy the good pull. Let's see how quick they deal with these now. It's taking a while. Ooh, the charge! I worked out fine. I My man is living his best life right now after that major domo. Okay. So the way I see it now, there could still be a little bit of RNG here. So you see these ads. When all 8 of these ads are killed, that's what decides when Ragnaros decides to pop off again. So it's very important that these die somewhat synced up. And it's not that easy actually to have your Ray DPS deal with that as they should. So when this one dies, you want the other ones on that side to be dead too. And you see these are way too fresh. This is a very slow phase. It's still world record though, even though this isn't a very nice flag, it's still world record. Okay. So the one thing that can screw them over a little bit now is the same as last time. You see these meat traps on the ground. They could technically get both the frost thing and the roots on that so that it's convexing, and that would be very hard to deal with. But they might be fine. There's a lot of space where it doesn't fuck them over, so let's see how it goes. Nice shield wall, actually. All right. So this is where the mage stack really comes in big on Rag. So far, you can see Elemental Shamans and Warrior have been doing great, but that's because of a lot of cleaving and a lot of not so high priority targets, but they get a really safe Frost Orb here, so they can work with that. Now we want to see where they get these roots. Wait, both warriors charged the red flame to get the charge buff before they went back on the boss. I haven't seen that before. Okay, good root. If they can get the next route in its vicinity, this is good. Bro, it's fucking insane to draw on Shoop because he turns his camera so much all the time. I should maybe just watch a mage where it's just stationary, you know? Like Bob Ross drawing a painting or something. Okay, so the Lost is out. 850 is the time to beat. Doubt it. Oh my god! The dream! Did you see the dream route? That's actually so fucking impressive. That's ridiculously fast. Was there anything that went bad this pool? I don't think anybody died on Bethel. Like, we were watching the mage. The Shannox was perfect. They did an early Alice Racer pull. Balrog wasn't perfect because the melee had to run out on one crystal, so they lost maybe 1 or 2 seconds max. The cats before Major Domo were really good. Rag was really good. Rhyolith wasn't insane. Rhyolith, we've seen timers where it's even faster actually. So maybe Rhyolith is where you can gain the most time on this. But other than that, man, what an impressive run actually. That was very, very fun to see. I really enjoy just watching high level World of Warcraft. That was really fun. To get 25 people to do that together with all the respecs and all the different healing comps and the way you have to do the different tanking and stuff. There's a lot of coordination that needs to come together for this. Second round wasn't a brick. Hey, it wasn't a prediction. It was just me kind of vibing, no? I was hoping that they would brick the second run and then the third run would be insane. Instead, I got an insane second run. Can't complain about that. Yeah, really impressive stuff. That was great. Neri X in the chat saying, what did you say? Can I get a keyboard? Why? Did you smash yours during that run? Because you were so unhappy with your own performance? You shouldn't be. You played well. But if you should get a keyboard, you should get the Corsair K70. K70 Core, I think, is the latest one. Pretty fucking nice keyboard. Double disc Ragnar? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much time they realistically could gain from doing the double disc though. It's definitely more DPS, but the question is how much for it to be worth it. But they had insanely good routes, like really lucky routes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go grab myself a glass of water, play an ad, and then when we get back, we should be getting ready for the third and final run. I wonder how many more risks can they take? That felt like it was a pretty it was a clean run, but they can gain, especially Riot. It can be improved quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna play an ad now, and I'm gonna be right back. Hope you guys are having a lovely evening. It's always nice to see high skill World of Warcraft. Be right back. right. Okay, that was a very, very, very impressive run. What was the final time? 35:09 or something? I didn't quite catch the final time, honestly. It was a 35:10 was when the clock stopped. Okay. Where were the biggest gains? Well, Numen does have a worse betting luck. It's worse. They have an incredibly much better Rhyolith. I think that's where they gain the most on the current world record. Shanox and Alice Racer, they gained a little bit, like 15, maybe 20. And then they gained another 10 seconds maybe on Balerock. Then they gained 15 plus on Major Domo and the Trash before that, which is really impressive. And then Rag was like another 10 seconds maybe. 15 maybe. Tram says, I'm just gonna say it, Progress, just give up, you have no chance. What would be the fun in that? That's a boring mentality. I don't think Progress. I think if anything, one guild being good only pushes the other guild to be even greater. I think that when one guild is playing really well, it forces the other guild to step up. But if one guild was just so dominant that nobody was challenging them, then I think they kind of stagnate. Fanny says, what has to happen to a sub 35? I think the biggest thing that needs to happen for a sub 35 is a better Bethilac. You can gain like 7 seconds on Bethilac alone. A better Rhyolith. You can gain 5-6 seconds on Rhyolith. Then you're already sub 35. Maybe the trash before Balerock can be improved. It felt like it didn't die. They also traveled there in a bit suboptimal pattern, I think. Some of the players lost some time to travel. They also lost maybe 1 or 2 seconds of just fighting time because of the melee crystal. So now we are in like 35-50s. But instead of talking about what needs to happen for this run to go sub 35, they also need a lot of lucky things to happen. I believe they had a lot of luck on Shanox Alice Racer. I don't know exactly what the fuck happened to Shanox, but it was way faster than what we've seen before. And I sadly think that your mages being lucky there is more important than anything. Church says, I lost my 100. Well, one mage, like Sinem something, lost his 100. Then the Elemental Shaman took over. Then the BM Hunter took over. And I think the BM Hunter and the Elemental Shaman taking the orb is probably the best choice. But it was a very unfortunate orb spawn. It was really bad. But how much would that really translate to? 1-2 seconds of kill time, maybe? It's not much more than that. But now we're in like 34-40s. And this is why it's a bit sad that this speedrunning tier is so short. Because even though Numen just did a really impressive showing, imagine what Numen would be able to show us if they got like 6 weeks instead of 2. You know? Neri X says, what did I tell you yesterday during the GDKP? I mean, you said something along the lines of, Anfal, stop speaking, you're confusing the buyers. Was there something else? What would the time be? Oh, you said something about sub 35. I already said sub 35. Do you guys remember the vote I did when I said how fast do you guys think the Firelands is gonna be? I put up sub 35 in the poll, and people were like, oh, it's never gonna happen. Oh, I'm like, it will happen, dude. The question is, does Numen and Progress have enough time to land it? Do they have enough time? I don't know. One thing that makes me really happy is that I see a lot of Polly Roger. For those uninitiated, Polly Roger is the Plunderstorm mount. The best game mode in the World of Warcraft Battle.net client. Anfal, do you like playing Enhancement Shaman? Yes. But you know what I really like? Playing Plunderstorm. I think if that game mode was around all year, I would be playing it probably all the time. Wait, there's a prediction. Will Numen set another PB? 200k on hell yeah, let's go. 360k on lol, no. There's a lot of big cock-slabbing channel points on the table right now. Danny says, Numen players betting on 2 will be reported to Foji directly. Yeah, I mean, if you get reported to Foji for betting on number 2, he will give you the harshest treatment. He will force you to pilot one of his characters in speedruns. That is the hardest sentence he can give to anyone. People are like, no, I have to play a Foji account. Well, it can happen. Unlucky. For me, it's the fact that the player that is sentenced to playing a Foji character is streaming it and showing his in-game character name. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. The thing is that we talk about constantly how Blizzard has completely abandoned Classic. Agrant hasn't said anything. Ever since the timeline for Kata was announced, they've just been completely hands off. Where the fuck are they? What the fuck? What the fuck? They don't care. So why should the players? You can be like, oh wow, account sharing, that's so bad. Am I fucking right? Guys, Europe and NA lost to China in Sunwell Plateau because China could just buy an account share full BIS characters. Do we actually care if a mage plays somebody else's character in speedrun number 3? Do we care? Because, I mean, people like Nota was doing this already in RAF. Who cares? This is part of... This is what guilds have been doing to compete for a long time. The only thing now is that players are like, I don't even bother to hide it anymore. I'm playing somebody else's character and I'm gonna stream it. Why? What are they gonna do? They're gonna ban me? Blizzard is hands off. Cleo says, noobs during TBC would rent a full raid group. I mean, noobs during Sunwell Plateau, which they won, was sad. And because of the way that China approached Sunwell Plateau, Europe and NA had to either quit the game because you can't speedrun and compete against a guild that can just send endless hordes of characters, or you adapt. So Numen, Progress, and Nota started doing clone runs as well. And now, and already back in RAF, European guilds were piloting other people's characters. There are people in GDKP discords that are begging. Okay, so let's say you are a Numen and a Progress player. You get DMs from absolute degenerates in these GDKP communities that, hey bro, I can play your character if I get paid. Like, people in these GDKP communities will ask for your account and say, I can do GDKPs on a mage for you. You get access to the character. Or they say, hey bro, I have a fully BIS-geared mage. And do you need mages for your speedruns? If you pay me 200k, I'll give you the account that you can play it. This is the state of the game. And Blizzard is completely hands off. So... Caretaker says, I think this is the first time I hear Winnie in a stream. Yeah? Well, I felt like I had to take the opportunity to share one of my favorite bands ever. One of my best live concerts I've ever seen. Jedi Mind Tricks. Amazing live. Amazing. Shoop coming into the chat with with the doubters team and says, "I'm running it down." That's a pin. I love the album Design in Malice from Jedi Mind. I mean, they have so many good albums. Great rap. And if you actually listen to the lyrics, which, okay, look, if you listen to modern rap music and I tell you listen to the lyrics, you will be like, I want to vomit. I don't want to do this. But if you listen to Jedi Mind Tricks and actually listen to the lyrics, it tells like a complete story. I really recommend it. It's great stuff. Heavy Metal Kings, also amazing band. Great. Well. So I think the biggest thing to look out for during this run is the Bethilek timer possibly being green and the Riley timer being more than 40 seconds ahead of the old record. Shoop says $5,000 and I taunt on Rag. $5,000 is so much money, bro. It is so much money. Well, maybe this is where I advertise. Wait, what is this? Okay. Well, like I said, this week, today, Numen, third run coming up. Tomorrow, Progress, 2 runs. Thursday, no, back up. Wednesday, I will be playing the dungeons that come out because they're actually fucking insane for Anna Shaman. Then on Thursday, I will again be playing a lot of these dungeons. But then we have the Shoutcast Race the World First in the evening. So I'm gonna be spending some time this week making content like the quiz we had before and stuff like that to make that a nice viewer experience for you guys. And then on Friday I have GDKPs. Saturdays I have one GDKP. Sunday I have GDKPs. Monday or Tuesday I probably have splits. So I have a lot of World of Warcraft ahead of me the next week. And I am hyped. Good stuff. Ruby Doo says maybe no typable answers this time. Yeah, no, you're right. There's a lot of people who just want to take it as a chance to be trolling and stuff, and it's a shame because it could be a lot of fun. Real Ariel says, will you shoutcast the race? Yes. I'm not playing the race. I play Enna Shaman. And Enna Shaman doesn't belong in the race. What do you think about Enna versus Elemental in Mop? I think Enna completely shits on Elemental in Mop. I don't think it's even close. I think if you're playing Elemental Shaman now, you should either reroll into another caster, or you should learn to play Enhance, or you should just be a Giga Chad and keep playing Elemental and not give a fuck. Like I did during Kata. I honestly don't think you need to be a slave to the meta at all. You just need to be ready for when the bench comes and accept it. Anfal, why new playlist not public on Spotify? It's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow is when I release it. Do I really have to sub for a playlist? Yeah. My entire UI and everything is free for everyone, but my playlists are actually sub only. No, of course not, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and shame people who put stuff behind the paywalls because I understand that it takes time to set up stuff. I respect it, but I personally believe in open source. Which rank will be the first raid? Which rank will be the first raid to clear Dragon Soul with an enhancement shaman? Which rank will be the first raid? Bro, I'm gonna need you to raise both hands above your head. Then I need you to show me your teeth. I just need to make sure that you're not having a stroke right now. At what placement will you find the first Anna? I guess wherever Cop 7 goes. I'm pretty sure that Cop 7 is the only person that is maybe gonna be playing Anna the first week. Hold FGDKP will be first for sure. I mean, I am gonna be blasting with Hold FGDKP the first week, so that should be pretty good. What world rank will include enhance? Well, I mean, the guilds that have been streaming and doing full clears. How many are that? I don't know. Not that many. Caleb says, you'd like to wipe 200 times of Warlord with Holy Death? I would rather... Okay, this might sound weird. I find more pleasure in struggling with people and have like you build relationships to people around you than I find just going into a split, everybody's muted, or going with a random group. I never see those people again. I don't get happy when bosses die. Like, it will feel so good when Warlord Sonos dies. You know what I mean? Because we suffered together and now we killed it. I don't care if the boss dies on pull 1 or 101. I don't care. I can kill it on the first pull. It's not up to me. Like, I am an enhancement shaman. Who cares? I can kill it on the first pull or the 200 pull. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. It's not up to me. Caleb says wiping many times, but some of them are real demons, bro. I mean, but it's not up to me. If I cared so much, then I wouldn't go there, I guess. And I don't do it for content either. I do it because I like some of the people in that raid. And I don't know, I'm somewhat loyal to them. They keep giving me spots, despite the fact that I play a class that is really weak. Sarah says, do you think that... Oh, what the fuck is this? Do you think the Dragon Soul will get clear the first 2 hours like all the other tiers in Classic so far? I cannot really speak on my prediction when it comes to that. I cannot really talk about it because I might have information regarding guilds that haven't been streaming on the PTR, right? So I can only talk about open sources. It's a bit like talking to somebody that is dealing with secret stuff at work, which is something that I do at work all the time. So it's nothing hard for me to... Like, dealing with open or closed sources when relaying information is not that foreign to me. Caleb says, but the reason is you outperform even some players who have legendary stuff? Yeah. Because I am him, bro. I am that good compared to the people he have to take otherwise. But I'm not that good so that I can get a spot against people with so many PTR hours that are playing the best available classes. I have to skill def. Like, the only reason for me to get a spot as an enhancement shaman in Kata is by being one of the best people in the entire raid. I truly believe that's the only way to get a spot. And at some point, you're going to be surrounded by so many people that are good enough to bench you. They can be way worse than you. I think there's plenty of people that are way worse players than me that are currently in the Progress speedrunning roster and the Numen speedrunning roster. But I also have to believe in myself, right? So that is something that I have to tell myself to keep pushing. TMWNN1 says, do you know any good streaming 10-man guild? No, I don't. I don't know if they stream, but Kysny from Dumb and Dumber, they're really good. They got world first tier 11. I don't know. Did they get world first tier 12? Not sure about that one. Maybe they went and played Sod instead. Beef Bar Kysny? Yeah, exactly. Caspi is 25-man rating, I think. Plays a lot with Holy Duff. That's why I know the name. Pre-clearing starting soon. They sure are taking their sweet time with this one. Ooh, wait, actually. Maybe this is a good time for me to thank people who actually subbed just now. Shade says, how much for you to ban Marco from the chat? Probably hate speech will be enough. That's probably the only way. I don't think my bans are something you can purchase. Can I see somewhere all the people that possibly subbed to me during, because I heard the sub sound and then I removed it. I know there's people who I didn't shout out, and I feel like I should. Errol, you have a 3-month sub. Did you renew it just now? Well, I mean, I appreciate you nonetheless. Oh! We cooking? Yoki TV streamed a lot of... Oh, Yoki? That's an old raider of mine from private servers, actually. Well, regardless of who you are that decided to subscribe to me, I appreciate you very, very much. Sadly, there's no perks. All of the shit that I do is pretty much open source. But thanks to you guys, I'm able to keep doing this. So thank you. Predictions closes when Befilak dies. Wait. Holy shit, there's almost 1 million channel points on the board. There's more than that. There's over 1 million channel points in circulation right now. Jeez. What's your take on Adalei's 10-man race? Adalei? That's another of my raiders from back in the day. What's up with all these people from the past? I think he went on to create like a Finnish guild and shit, where he became leadership. I liked Adalei back when I played with him. He was an easy guy to work with. When you're leading a guild, that's usually how you decide if you like someone or not. He's easy to work with. He runs the guild Dark Sun. Okay, cool. Wish him best of luck. If you see him, tell him I said hello. Nice guy. Check if you have bongos. I guess they mean leatherworking drums of speed. Makes sense. So Befilak and Rylith are definitely the two most areas where they can gain the most, I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me see. If I run an ad now, you guys shouldn't get interrupted when the run starts. So I press the ad button now. Imagine if it's Firelands Race World First again. The entire run comes down to P making the Bethel jump on Numen's side. Do you go for it? What do you mean? you mean the entire race to world first comes down to if Peem makes the Bethelac jump or not? If he makes the jump, the Progress win. And if he doesn't make the run, Numen wins. And I have to bet it's so over, dude. Peem is not making that jump. Maybe like 1 in 5 attempts. I am not betting a 1 in 5. I'm not taking those odds. And the reason why he still can't make it is because at the start he tried and he was terrible at it. But maybe after the second week of Firelands, he just gave up. He's always like, whenever we do the portal boss and then it's time to jump over to Bethelac, he's just standing there. He's not even trying anymore. And it's been like that for months. Of course you're not gonna learn if you don't try. So yeah, I would not take that bet. Thank you. I would not. This is the third and final run of Numen's Fireland season. This is the last we will see of Numen in this instance. They put up an amazing performance in the first and second run. Both runs were really good. The second run was just completely bonkers. But the first run was still really good. I think the final time is 35:10. 35 and 10 is the current world record that's public. Ooh, we have it. Speedrun hype. Speedrun hype. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the poll. Let's see if I can get my old paintings out. We are so back. Okay, so we've seen a couple of wipes to this boss. We've seen Numen wipe during the first and second set of webs. So they've already had people dying during the third round. So this is the second, and now the third round is gonna come climbing down. We've had deaths already at this point. We've also had the soakers dying. Let's hope that doesn't happen now on the final run of the tier. Getting some drone damage up before the drone can go. I don't think this kill time is realistic because I believe this kill time has been achieved with 25 people. Whereas right now they have 23 because they have 2 people out there ready to summon. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Leaving the drone so the drone can climb up and do his energy stuff. We got 4 people summoning actually. So they're doing it with 21 people. This is the 3rd and final run. Lost 1 guy. Moonkin goes to res. Now Moonkin has to get back and soak again. They haven't called the wipe yet. But now they don't have any combat res if any more mistakes happen. I think if they can manage to push through here to the point that they send up the 2nd drone, they should be fine. But this is the dangerous part of the fight. The soakers are struggling. Okay, I think they might be back. It's a bit hard to tell what's going on upstairs. I appreciate the camera angle, absolute cinema. But I don't know what we're looking at, Shoop. What are we doing, Shoop? Drone number 3 spawning, leaving the 2nd drone to climb. I think they stabilized. He's watching the drone HP so it doesn't die before draining the boss. I mean, why does he care? He can't do anything about it if that's the case. It's the people upstairs that have to deal with that, not him. Okay. 2nd drone going up. Okay, we might see him use the card now before Bethelac comes down. Otherwise, they're gonna pop the cards before Rhyolith. They've always had like +5 or more when this boss has ended. They've always been behind on Bethelac. Let's see if they can recover from that now. Oh, the Moonkin is fucking struggling. He has the fixate on him. Hunter struggling. Shaman! He anks. I think he's back. I think they committed a mage. This is so Monkasteer, but I think they're gonna commit. I think they're doing it. New song. Banger alert, boys. The final song of the speedrunning tier. See the timer. Bit behind. There's a couple of... I think everybody has summons. Looks good. Yes. This is decent. +3. It's good. Perfume, card. Okay. He's gonna go and get the car. Car coming in. Good combusts. Good combusts. Okay. The thing to really look for here, you see these lava spawns. They need to be interrupted. So interrupt check. There's gonna need to be more interrupts though. I don't think they're dead yet. There's one all the way out here. These can be scary. Dragging the boss away from the obsidians. If the obsidian reaches, I think the boss gains like 2% damage reduction for each that reaches. So they're doing their best to not allow any of the obsidians reach. Look safe, look safe. Yeah, this looks good. I think this is a very fast kill. 205 on the timer, 15 more percent. I think it will be about equal to the previous run. Oh. They pretty much managed to hold their bet attack improvement. So I think this is like -5 or something on the current world record. So could still be a sub 35. Let's see. They will probably have to do an even more aggressive Alice Racer engage here. Let's see what they do. So Shadow Priest goes in, drags the mobs. Let's see how fast they are to click the feather now. How much earlier can they start gathering the feathers? One guy is dead. Can't see if the boss has been engaged yet. I haven't seen the knockback or anything. Okay. I think it's later. I think because of this guy dying, they had to delay. It can still be a really good pull though. Okay, so there's gonna be a rocket boot soon. Absolute fucking Sid, my boys. Okay. So first trash pack has already been pulled and killed with this. You can see these unbound Pyre Lords has already been killed with the egg. There's gonna be trash pack number 2 and 3 are gonna come in now. There's no rush, however. All of these globals is really good if they can be spent on the boss flying rather than the mobs coming in. So you don't want these to reach before the firestorm. It's so good. Now you want people to be able to rush these feathers as soon as it's available. So when this time's out, rush the feathers and go up. He should leave, he should leave, he should leave, he should leave, he should leave. Okay, if he misses a feather now up top because of that, I think every mage managed to make it up in time. The warrior is gonna go up on the 3rd round. So that was a bit unclear by me, but I was a bit scared about one of the mages that went up late. But I hope he managed to make it up in time. Crosses the map through the center. 0 fear of the meteor. Tracks it. Okay. So it's pretty good the way that it's centered now because it allows them to keep shooting the boss, just like I mentioned before. So this is pack number 4 coming in, really good. Okay, so let's see if the warrior can get this right. When this time's out, he needs to leave and take feathers. Ah, they missed the ring. Ooh, double ring. He actually managed to get a double ring there. So he kind of made up for the one he lost at the start. That was really good. That's impressive. Can he do it one more time? No, he doesn't commit. Okay. This is the 5th pack. Okay, ring 1. Ring 2. Ring 3. Ring 4. Okay, 4 rings. It's pretty good. Oh, 5. Okay, here comes Shanox. He's gonna come through the wall here. Late pull? They lost one. One mage. Yeah, this is not it, fam. It was pulled way too late, or? Tank stud, mage stud. This isn't it. I think this is RIP. This is pretty much where it tank stud, mage stud. Just take the L, bro. DK, just everybody dies. Just be happy with your previous run. Yeah, just take it like a man, bro. Just get cleaved. Just be a man. Yeah, I think Shanox was just pulled way too late. A bit hard to tell why that happened. Who is responsible for pulling Shanox actually? Is it Church? Is it Church? Numen players, hello? Is it Church? Guys, should I call Shoop? Shoop voted no, and he didn't really look that sad when they wiped either. Do you guys see that? I felt like Shoop wasn't really in it this final round. I think I'm gonna call Shoop. Let's see if he picks up. Hey, do you got a minute? Yeah, you don't need to be on voice for that, do you? Yeah, they'll probably be fine without you. Because one thing they probably would have been fine without, actually, Shoop, is I couldn't help by note. Can you type something in the chat right now? Because I don't know why it just looks a bit odd because you can see that number 2, right? You see it? Can you explain that one a little bit for the audience? Like what's that? Yeah. So another thing that I really want some information about is the fact that I felt like Shannox came in really late there in the third round. Is it Church that is responsible for that? How does that make you feel? Yeah. Yeah, hard to tell if it was the pet or the player. I get that. I get that. But when I saw your first run, you already, despite it being under geared, you still managed to land it. It felt clean. Tell me, what was the atmosphere like in the guild Discord going into the second run? Were you hyped? Were you anxious? Yeah, I mean, don't give it away just yet. Progress are sending their runs. They are right now doing some tech stuff to try to catch up to you guys with what you sent here today. And then they're gonna try to overtake you tomorrow. But I would assume that you guys are gonna be watching. What do you think? What do you feel in your heart? Is it gonna be close? Are you guys gonna crush it? Are you gonna lose? Yeah, we were talking, me and the chat parasocially, of course. We're talking about what could have been improved in your second run without changing any tech and shit. And obviously, your Bethelac is a bit slow. Your Rhyolith has been even faster historically. And then I couldn't help but notice that the melee crystal on Balrog did spawn out of melee range. Uh, did you see anything else just from the top of your head that could have been improved without changing anything tech wise? Have you? Cause yeah, go. No, go. Well, one thing that I thought of when I saw that ranged crystal or whatever, I mean, you guys in Melee could have still just stayed on the boss as long as ranged people would have moved. You didn't have to run out so far. Did you not trust your ranged to have brains and just move? You speak very highly of your teammates. I would assume that you've been on the Dragon Soul PTR with the boys, and I'm gonna be seeing you on Thursday as well. Is that right? Of course, of course. If you have to choose, you only get to play Firelands or you only get to play Dragon Soul for the remainder of the expansion. Which one would you rather play? Yeah, I feel like Firelands and Dragon Soul both have this problem where you have a legendary quest that just makes the splits grief as fuck. Would you agree? Yeah, I actually haven't read anything about it. I'm just waiting for some streamer that sold out to say there's like a rested XP guide or something that I can just follow an arrow or some shit. I'm not gonna read about it. Do you have any idea what to do in the quest, or are you also just waiting for an arrow? All right, thank you so much for jumping in on the call. I appreciate it. I would have loved to get Church on the call as well, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. I think he's just embarrassed, bro. Yeah, I mean, if I know Church, he is probably really sad right now about like breaking the run and everything. Yeah. Uh, Speaking on accountability, would you say that the reason that wipe happened is because you were talking so highly about mouse over macroing shit, and because of that, he made a mouse over grip macro, and it's actually your fault that he wiped you? Okay, now I was just trying to give you a chance to just own it, but I guess you're just gonna double down. No, I'm completely on board with you. Have a good evening with your boys. Celebrate, and we'll see how happy you guys are tomorrow. By the end of the night, if you guys are still gonna have good vibes or if you're gonna be despairing, we'll see. All right, take care, man. Shoo. All right, guys, that was Shoop, the guy responsible for the Death Knight gripping the mob into the hammer. Oh, wrong place. Oh, wrong production. Production. Did the prediction end properly? Did people get their points as they should have? Yes. 1 million channel points awarded to 28 viewers. That's a good fucking rank. Wait, they 1.1, almost doubling their points on average. Sheesh. Wait, Banana Heroic voted 110k against Newman. No, Marsha Go XD voted 200k points that Newman was gonna get the improved run. Do you guys understand how many hours of watching this cringe streamer Marsha Go X have to watch again to get those points back? Do you understand how much plunder storm he has to sit through until he gets those points back? Oh my god, I would never watch Anfall for that much, man. That's crazy. I feel bad for you. Wait, what is happening? No? Yes? What? I'm getting very confusing messages. What is happening? Why are people DMing me that Progress might send a run right now? What the fuck is this? There's no way. Starting around the 22:35, there is no way they send a run. No, this is not happening. I do not believe. I need a progress member to just confirm or deny. I don't think they're streaming. But I have progress members that are currently playing, writing to me that they might stream. Kia says, I wanted to use my Twitch Prime, but I got timed out for a good mom joke. Yeah, unfortunate, dude. Holy Palace VS said he is streaming. No, what the fuck are the boys doing? Are they teasing us with a run? Altix says, I can confirm there is a rumor. That is useless. Are they gonna show some crazy fucking tech before we go to bed? And then everybody tomorrow is like, let him cook, let him cook? Sanaki says, I can confirm there's a rumor about a rumor. Who started the rumor? I did. No, but people DM'd me. I need a progress player that can just hop on the Discord to just check. But I can't really do it right now because I am in full swing. Tab over to Discord. No stream. No stream. Okay, it's been confirmed. No stream. Okay. Progress is indeed gonna be sending their runs tomorrow. So the schedule still holds. Hold. Full panic indeed. But yeah, is the log public? Or are they holding it till progress is done, maybe? Probably holding. Shame. Then I can't really look at it either. Pants grab. Yeah, okay, so all runs are done from Numen. They got a 35-10, very impressive, after already getting a good run in their first run. But yeah, I can't help but feel a little bit sad about the fact that it's only been 2 weeks of Fireland speedruns. This could have been such a glorious speedrunning tier, guys. Man, I'm a little bit annoyed now after seeing these amazing runs. I'm a little bit sad that it's gonna end after just 2 weeks of runs. It's too short. I hope Numen and Progress makes like a gentleman's agreement that we're gonna start speedrunning earlier next time. Because this triple speedrunning roster bullshit that forced everybody to get 36 plus legendaries has been really rough, actually. Yeah, the staff farming waiting room has been really, really bad. But it's also because everybody wanted to be able to have 3 rosters, right? If we could have just decided that 2 rosters is enough, smile, and we just make a gentleman's agreement between the top 2 guilds, then speedruns could have started like 5 weeks ago. No cap. Well, at least we got 25 weeks of fucking. Thank God we got 25 weeks of tier 11. Am I right, boys? All right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream now, and tomorrow I'll be back with progress runs. Until next time, I'm out. Have a good one. Good night.